Hey everyone, this is your girl Koteria, and welcome back to my channel, My Opinions Vlog. Good afternoon. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this Aoki Simmons situation. Y'all know who Aoki, I'm gonna say Aoki Simmons. She is the daughter of Kimora Lee Simmons, and also her father is Russell Simmons, which is the founder of Def Jam Records, also the founder of Fat Farm clothing line, which I think fell off. Also, her mother, Kimora Lee Simmons, she's also the founder of Baby Fat clothing line, okay? So, Russell and Kimora Lee shares a daughter by the name of Aoki, okay? Now, Aoki is in the headline news because she was spotted a few days ago. Some pictures was leaked by paparazzi or someone who kind of, I want to say recognized her on St. Bart Beach with her boothing or friends with benefits. My older gentleman by the name of Victorio Asaf, he is a restaurant owner, and he also owned, I believe, a Italian restaurant, a pizzeria. He's 65 years old, so that's her sugar daddy, her boothing, whatever you want to call it. They were spotted on St. Bart's Beach a couple of days ago, and somebody, like I said, leaked these photos to the press. And everybody is up in a frenzy because she's 21 years old. Victorio Asaf is 65 years old. So I believe this is a 44 or 45 years old age gap difference. And this is what's bothering people. Now, Aoki Simmons haven't really kind of commented on this situation, but everybody's kind of adding Russell Simmons, which is her father, because, he moved out of the United States of sexual allegations and inappropriate misconduct, with his company. So he's kind of running from the feds and the police, and he resides in what is it? I'm trying to think of it. Don't hold me to it. But resides on an island. He's not in the United States. So people are like, you know what? She's just basically mimicking her mother, because allegedly, in the word on the curb, is that when Kimora Lee Simmons, when she was young, she was a teenage model. She was an aspiring model. And they said that Russell Simmons, I'm getting tongue twisted, as she was 15 and 16, he kind of preyed on her. He basically met her when she was 15, 16 as a runway model. And basically he had his eyes on her. They got married at 18 and 19. So they felt like Russell Simmons groomed Kimora Lee Simmons. You understand? So they feel like Aoki Simmons is basically doing the same thing, that she did with her father. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she want a man that's of a certain stature, a older man. So this is what everybody's talking about. But this is what I gotta say about this situation. Yes, a major big age difference in the age. And people it looks, I guess, to people like pedophile behavior, because it's one thing, I guess, to be 15, I will just say 20-year difference, but a 44-year-old difference. He is old enough to be her grandfather. Okay, I'll say definitely older dad. So they're kind of looking at Victoria Asaf like, why you're dating a 20? She's just a baby. You can date any other women in the world that's 30, 40, that's still, younger than you, 20, but why 44 years old younger? You understand now? I've seen a couple of videos about Victorio, and they said that he liked younger women. I seen where he was dating a model that's, I'll say, 23, 24, 2 years before he got, well, I'm not even going to say they're in a relationship. I don't think this was a relationship. I think this was a hookup. Okay, friends with benefits. They never stated Aoki Lee never stated that they were in the relationship. I think it was just a hookup. They was having a boo thing, vacation, enjoying themselves. You understand? So I'm not going to say they was in a relationship. And people, paparazzi do what they do, take pictures, leak it to TMZ, the blogs, and, people run with certain narratives. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. If the young woman is fine with dating a man that's 44 years old of her senior, what is the problem? He is not pulling her hand. He doesn't have, he's not threatening her. He doesn't have a gun in her head. So I don't see what is a problem. Yes, it looks crazy. I'll say mostly on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? Because he's getting a backlash because of his age. I guess he liked what he likes. You know what I'm saying? I know some people may think that, hey, if he's willing to I guess, have a 21-year-old as his jump off, you know what? He could be looking at girls that's 17 to 18. You know, maybe, possibly, could be so. I'm not sure. You understand? But I haven't seen no videos or any other information surface on Victorio kind of doing inappropriate thing with underage girls. I'm not saying he have. I'm not saying he haven't been gawking at them or watching them and stuff, but I haven't found no evidence of him being a pedophile. Okay, because he like women that's 40 years younger. All right. I also it's also been said to the news that, you know what, Aoki Lee Simmons broke things off with Victorio. I guess because of the backlash she's receiving. I also heard that she kind of already, you know, let her dad know that she's going to be just, I guess, having fun with this older gentleman. She's going to be talking, you know, like I said, friends with benefits. I don't want to put out there that they were a thing, because they wasn't. It's okay to meet a guy, I guess, and go out with him. And hey, if you want to take you on a trip, what's wrong with that? That doesn't mean that y'all established or y'all in a relationship. So I'm going to say boo thing, friends with benefits, or sugar daddy. I think she was enjoying herself. Now, people ask the question as why Aoki Lee Simmons is not dating young men her age, like 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? Now, also, Aoki just graduated Harvard back in May 2023, so she has a degree. I'm not sure if it's associate's or bachelor degree. I'm going to say associate's degree. So, you know, she's a very beautiful, young, educated woman. She's also a runway model, just like her mother, like I knew she would be, because she's very tall. But I just think this young woman is this, you know, she still got to fill out life. She still got to find her way. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that, you know, she have learned from her mother growing up. You know what I'm saying? To have taste in older man who's established, who's an entrepreneur, who got businesses, who can also show me, you know what I'm saying, the business side of fashion. So maybe she's looking at this thing as a bigger investment. A man that's, you know, been in the industry for so many years, who owns a couple of restaurants, you know, worldwide, overseas. You know what I'm saying? He owns an Italian restaurant, a pizzeria. Okay, he's an entrepreneur. He's a millionaire. Also, Victorio, I'm not sure he's Italian. It gives me that he's from Italy. Italian vibes is his name. I could be wrong. He has adult children. He just also recently got divorced in 2021. You know what I'm saying? He was married for like almost 30 years. So, you know, this man's like, look, I don't want to be tied down. I just want to just live my life. I want friends with benefits. Okay, I guess if he's willing to, you know, pay the bill and splurge on these young women, what's the problem? And like I said, he ain't pulling their hand. They willingly going along with this man because, like I said, he has money. He has business ties. He knows celebrity. You know what I'm saying? He's worldwide known. So I'm pretty sure Aoki did her research on Victorio's SF. She know who she's dealing with. But like I said, it's the publicity and the backlash with, you know, I guess being seen with this man. And not only that, I seen videos online. She was on her social media. You know what I'm saying? She was basically streaming herself on Bart's Beach with this man, but she didn't show his face. You just heard his voice in the background. You understand? I don't think that was a good idea on Aoki Lee Simmons, you know, behalf. Because see, you kind of, you know, some people could pick up voices. They ain't got to see your face. They could just know, okay, you know what? I know this is this actor, or this is this celebrity, or this is this, you know what I'm saying, well-known person just by their voice. They don't have to see a picture or video. So I think she kind of set herself up for that. And I know she wanted to kind of show off a little bit that, you know, somebody, you know, basically is spinning a bag and she's being flown out, you know, on a vacation with this mystery man. But I would have not done that, because you see what happened. Even though, you know, there's paparazzi showing them having PDA on Bart's Beach, he's taking pictures of her, videoing her, having a private moment. Somebody kind of spotted her and him. You know what I'm saying? They were taking their own pictures and they didn't even know. So the relationship was kept private. But, you know, like I said, you know, they thought that, hey, let me just go halfway across the world and nobody probably would know who we are and spot us, and we would have privacy. And as you can see, there's no privacy nowhere. You know, with internet, you know, being all over the world, somebody's going to identify you. Somebody's going to know who you are, even when you think that they don't know who you are. Hell, you could be probably under a rock and somebody somehow will have a drone or have some type of camera that could spot you, you know what I'm saying, miles away. It's crazy how technology works. But like I said, based on sources and what's been reported to the news, Aoki Lee Simmons and Victorio Asaf is not no longer a thing. There's no boo thing, no sugar daddy anymore. And I heard that, she kind of posted her Twitter, her social media account, that she's depresso espresso. I'm not sure, depresso espresso. I've kind of seen this online. But hey, she's young. She's 21. You know what I'm saying? She can always, be out here just doing her thing, exploring her options. She's a very beautiful young woman, but I feel like if she wants to date someone in their 50s, that's her leisure, that's her choice. And that's what she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people, let me tell y'all something. I'm not saying, there are some mature young men. But when you're 21, 22 years old, you can't take them seriously. They trying to find their way of life. They're still in school trying to, they still in their major. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to figure out what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Their career, their path. So I don't expect a 21, 22-year-old to know what they're going to what they're going to do in life. You understand? So I can see why she probably likes older men that's, settled, that got their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to split the bill. She probably ain't got to worry about too much of cheating because, with the older people, they settled. I don't think Victoria around here trying to be a serial cheater. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've heard that he did cheated on his ex-wife and stuff, but I just think that, I don't even think he want to be in a relationship. I think he's just having fun with these young girls. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no strings attached. We just out here having fun. That's what I get from this older man. He don't want to be locked down. He don't want to be in no committed relationship after you don't been married for almost 30 years. And as for Aoki Simmons, please, if you decide to date someone of your senior, please keep it private. Please keep it private. And like I said, if you're going to do PDA, let it be, in a hotel behind closed doors because everybody watching. There's no more privacy. This is the thing. This is the downfall of being a celebrity. Even though she was born into stardom because of who her parents was, and you can't help that, but there's no privacy. Even though she don't have nothing going on, she's just a regular young girl, who just graduated school into modeling, and she's still trying to find her way in the world as to what she really wants to do. I forgot what was her majors and what she majored in when she went to Harvard University. But like I said, me as a mother, I almost have a, teenage daughter. I'm going to give my opinion about this. If my daughter, explains to me that why she wants to date someone 20 or 30 years, older than her, and she's like, I want somebody that's just mature, who can, mold me, who can show me the way of how to do things in the business world, or can advance my career, I understand. Of course, we don't like, when our younger kids date a man that's 30 years old. We don't like that, because we grew up, you date someone, in your age range, 5 years older, 10 years older the most. I'll say 15 years older. That's what we grew up, So it's just a generational thing. Our thought process is to date someone in your age range. But we in 2024, things have changed. You know what I'm saying? So some young women probably do like men. If they 22, men that's 48, 45. As long as they happy, we can't be so quick to judge people because they want to date older. I like older men. My boyfriend's older. Long as I'm happy, hey, what doesn't matter? I think people, like I said, this poor young woman, she have no privacy, unfortunately. So I guess it's a lesson learned. Like I said, she's other men out there who's older, who's entrepreneurs that she can date. I just hope she keep it private and she don't go on her IG and she don't stream what she's doing with her boo thing or her boyfriend or her friend guy or side piece, whatever you want to call it. That's all I got to say about the Aoki Lee Simmons situation with her dating a man 44 years older than her. Like I said, I'm not going to react over it. That's her business. She's of legal age. And like I said, it don't like he was grooming her. Hell, she might have went after him. Who knows? We don't know, who went after who. This man, Victoria, was probably embarrassed getting backlash, because of the age difference. So he probably cut things off for his, his business sake. For his colleagues, he probably got endorsements. And maybe they don't like the whole age gap difference and how it makes him look. So it probably is affecting his business. He never been through nothing like this. So like I said, I've heard he dated women's, in their early 20s, and I believe that. But who she is, who she's attached to, is why this thing is getting blown out of proportion, unfortunately. But that's all I got to say about this, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.